Hi, my name is Valentina Cabello Nuño, and this is my first project, International Experience. Now, this presentation is divided into three subtopics. The first one is introduction, next is pick my poison, and lastly is balance. Starting off with introduction, hi. Again, my name is Valentina Cabello Nuño. I am 18 years old, was born in San Diego, California, but raised in Tijuana, Mexico. And right now, I am actually studying to become a future licensed music producer in Tecnológico Monterrey, Campus Monterrey. Now, my interests are mostly based off on creative and outgoing things such as music, cinema, painting, singing, cooking, mostly pastries, hiking, exercising, football, American football, not soccer, just to specify there, and many more. I really enjoy doing a lot of things, so that doesn't bother me. Now, talking about my previous experiences, during my upcoming path of life, I have faced many experiences that have taught me to become a better person. Whether it is based in a working environment or personal situation, I have gathered the skills that, by the many outcomes I have confronted, such as in community services I have attended, work experience I have gathered, and many others that I have, reunited during the path of life. Now, next up is pick my poison. When I was thinking which university would I like to attend for this program, the first thing that came to my mind was NYU, New York University in New York City. The reason why I chose NYU is because of the classes and specialties they impart related to my career, which is music production, as it is known to be a great school for those who dream to become and be someone in the music industry, which is my goal in life. Now, seeing the why factor on this situation, when and how long would I be going? Now, that question is based off mostly on the semesters I have coursed, which right now I'm second semester. But considering the classes and semesters I have taken, I have considered that the best time to go would be on 6th and 7th semester, taking 1 year off my campus in Monterrey, because I would have a little bit more experience and knowledge based off on my career, which is music production. And how will I be doing that? Well, I will be following the steps required for the international diploma that were implemented in my school, Tecnológico de Monterrey, as well as in NYU, following the following requirements in Tec de Monterrey and in NYU, which right now you can see on the screen. They're not that much, but still they really need a lot of work. So yeah. Now, another question here is, do I have a budget, or are there any scholarships in NYU? Did I find any scholarships in NYU? Well, based on the cost that approach to matter on this experience, there comes a moment of realization where I have to think and manage on how to make a budget so I can have and enjoy everything that is implemented in this upcoming journey. So yes, I do have a budget considered for this experience. However, it all depends on the scholarship that I will be applying to. Which NYU has many financial aid and scholarships, so that is great for me. Another question here is, will I require a visa or any paperwork? Since I mentioned earlier, I was born in San Diego, California, I will not be requiring any type of visa since I am an American citizen. However, I will be needing paperwork for my present school, which is Tec de Monterrey, to verify with NYU that everything is all set and ready to go. And another question here to implement, and it's very important, is, are there any cultural, language, political, or racial conflicts to consider? Due to the fact that I will be an exchange student coming from Mexico, there are many factors to consider based on my ethnicity and language. However, Even though it may be a bump on the road, it shouldn't affect my personal growth or experience since it is located in a place where there's a lot of cultural, political, and racial going on. So, based off on what I figured and searched in the internet of NYU, is there any plan that I would consider in the future if I would like to change my decision? Well, there are other options I have had in mind for this exchange experience, such as Berklee, Royal College of Music, and others. However, even though there are still great options, my number one choice has always been NYU. So I think I wouldn't change my decision even though I have many others. Next up and lastly is balance. Now, when I talk about balance, I am referring to possible outcomes that may come in this experience, whether there would be positive ones or negative outcomes. I gathered two ideals that may be coming out of this. Now, the first one is I will be very pleased with my decision and I will have an amazing time doing and studying things that I absolutely love in the city that never sleeps, overcoming many of my expectations and having a joyous life. Or the other outcome may be I will be unpleased with the experience based on my lack of motivation or expectations that affected my this decision, making me want to return or even exchange my career paths with no benefits provided from this experience at all. So, yeah, we have to have a positive outcome and a negative outcome. So, we have an ideal of what may be coming next in our future. So we hope everything turns out okay. So yeah, that would be all for the video, and I hope you liked my presentation. Here at the end, there's a lot of links from NYU as well as in Tecnológico de Monterrey that I implemented during the presentation. And I hope you have a wonderful day and hope to see you soon.